Welcome to Hike Point of Sale. In this video we'll be covering barcode label printers, in particular the Dymo LabelWriter 450. It's an incredibly versatile printer and is the perfect piece of equipment for any business looking to enhance their store's productivity and increase efficiency. This printer is fully compatible with Hike, and this video will cover how to set this up for a Windows PC. So the first thing we need to do is to download the Dymo software that will enable us to install the drivers for the printer. So to do this, we need to go to our Hike store and go to the products area of our Hike store and select the print label option. This will bring us over to the print barcode labels page, and on the top right here we can select the learn button, and we can select the using the Dymo label software support article. So by clicking on this will bring us over to the support article for the Dymo software, and there'll be an option here called downloading and installing the Dymo label software. So if we click this link, and once you're there, there's an option for downloading the software and there's a link provided. So if we click this will bring us over to the Dymo website, and from there we just need to select the model as well as the software that's required. So in this case we're looking for the LabelWriter 450 and we're looking for the Windows software, so we'll be downloading this. So you would save this to your hard drive and then you would open it up. Now this can take up to a couple of minutes, so just be patient while you're downloading and installing the software. And once you're done, we'll go over to the next screen. So now we'll show you the Dymo LabelWriter printer itself. So the labels come out the front here, and there's a test button at the front that you can press to print out labels. And on the back here, there's a couple of simple cables. One is for the USB connection, and the other here is the power connection. Once that's plugged in, that's all that's required. And once you've installed the drivers and plugged in the USB connection, the LabelWriter printer should automatically detect to your computer. Once your drivers have been installed onto your Windows PC, the next thing is to simply check that the printer is now listed in your printer's area of Windows. So if you go over to your printer's area, this may look different depending on the Windows model that you're using, but you should see a Dymo LabelWriter printer listed in the printers. Now if we go back to your Hike store, we can see here that the continuous feed Dymo LabelWriter 450 integrated is now marked as connected. If it's still marked as not connected, you can refresh the page just to make sure, and it should be marked as connected for you. Now below this we have the label options available, so if we select this you can see that there's a few standard label options that are available. What we have currently inserted into the LabelWriter is the LW standard address. And by selecting this, you have different options available that you can include in the printing of the barcode. If we select the smaller label size, you'll see here that some features are not available, and you can also remove them as required. So if we go over to the label that we have loaded in, just be aware that if you do require some information on how to load labels into the printer, please follow the instructions in the manual that was provided with the printer, or you can otherwise go to Dymo's website and they have instructions there as well as manuals on how to load labels. So from here, if we select the product that's in our particular Hike store, such as the milk option, select add and continue, we can see here that the product is now added as a list for labels to be printed. So we can select the label quantity as required, so if we're just printing out one label. And if we select the print option, as you'll see here, it will say the label's printed successfully and it will send over to the label printer. So a few final notes from here is that Hike will generate barcodes for any product that you've entered into the system, and they're known as unique identifiers, which means barcodes can't overlap with other barcodes for other products. Now on top of this, we do recommend that when you're printing these labels, to do a test run on a couple of labels first, just to make sure that the alignment is correct. and that you do have the correct labels selected before printing a large batch of, say, thousands of labels. Because it can be a costly mistake if you do print out so many labels and then you need to restart from scratch. Now, Dymo software also has the ability to customize labels further, so you can do this within the Dymo software, and you can check out a relevant height support article for this. If you need further assistance with anything shown in the video today, feel free to select the Need Help button on the top right here. And you can select the Chat with Support, which will connect you through to our 24/7 support team, or you can submit a ticket as required. Thank you for your time.